I actually forgot to get this European skull in that ammo recap video, but this is the buck that I got with one of the 270s shooting that Hornady 145 ELDX bullet. He's a good buck. And I did put up the aftermath video of that as well. This is a quartering away shot at right at 200. I did recover the little lead core, and I think I put a short video of that. I know I did. Short video of that with the little chunk of lead on my steering wheel and talked about that. But anyway, again, in terms of the whole season and examining the wound channels and whatnot, this bullet did end up being most impressive on the white-tailed deer that I harvested this past season. So I was on one of my typical websites, and they had this stuff on sale in 5 boxes of 100, $29 a box, free shipping, no tax. So I think you have to spend 150 bucks though. Anyway, I wanted to throw this up there real quick. And let's turn him around. Get him from this view too. There he is. Kind of goofy how his brow tines are curving in. And he's got this little corkscrew right there too. It's right here. So anyway, there you go. This is definitely well, you know, this bullet by Hornady is kind of like the 6.5 Creedmoor. Love or hate. I can't think of any cartridge I hate. I mean, 6.5 Creed does fine, and until I see a bullet like this not perform to my satisfaction, I'll use them, especially for that price, and especially on deer. I've sold some rifles I had built, like a 280 Ackley Improved Tikka, and I was talking to the buyer, and told him, I said, well, you know, I just started to work up a load with an ELDX bullet for it, 162 grain, and he immediately stopped me in my tracks and said, I will never use that bullet again. He told me a horrible story about, I think it was a Texas Aoudad that he lost because of that bullet. I don't know what cartridge he was using, but anyway, I did want to mention one more time, I will be loading a lot of these because of the price. And I mean, when you can get something like that cheap and they're killing deer, and you know what, again, frankly, I'll be putting a lot of these more than likely next season headshots. I may not even use a 270 next season. Actually, that was a moment of insanity. It's my favorite cartridge. I'll definitely be using it, just probably not as much. Next season, I intend to go back to 6.5 284 Norma. I have 3 of those. 300 WSM, 300 WSM long, and 6.8 Western. I'm probably definitely do some more 280 Ackley Improved in 7mm 08. I've got several that I'll probably get back out. I've got quite a few other Tikkas I got that don't have any kills under their belt. So 30-06's got several of those. But this season, or this spring and summer, I think what I'm going to do, I had some thoughts after watching a video this morning on 1/4 minute magnums. I think I'm going to entertain some more Tikka conversions and do convert some 6.8 Western to 7mm. That should basically duplicate a 7 SAUM, maybe even a little bit better, slightly more case capacity. And I've got a bunch of, with ADG and Peterson making brass, I think I'm going to work on getting a 270 WSM neck back up to 7mm and have a go at it. I've never had one of those. And with that kind of quality brass around, it's no big deal. Listen, it's no big deal if you take 270 WSM, factory ammo, like say Norma Tip Strike, which I got a ton of that too, or load up some Peterson or ADG brass, 270 WSM, go shoot it in a 270 WSM rifle. The neck's going to expand, and then leave it fired as it is, decap it, and then run it over a turn mandrel to 7mm. The fired case is already expanded somewhat, so I think I'm going to do that and do a comparison between several of the 270 diameter and 7mm diameter, 6.8 Western, 270 WSM long, and 270 Winchester. I'm still chewing on whether I'm going to do a 270 Ackley improved and compare a bunch of those, and then do some of these conversions to, like I said, 6.8 Western, neck it up to 7mm, take 270 WSM, neck it up to 7mm, bring that back and have a go at it, because I've got a lot more brass on the way, Peterson and ADG. So anyway, I wanted to recap this on the steel I got on these bullets. They work fine for me. I have no reason not to use them yet, even though I recovered this bullet, quartering away shot, 200 yards. If you happen to want to go back and look at that video, you will see on this buck's right shoulder, when he's on the ground, you'll see a little bump. That was the piece of the lead core. I didn't know it at the time, but after I rewatched the video, that was it. So, all right, have a good one.